on. Mermaids. Hey everyone, it's Abby, your everyday mermaid, and this is
Lauren,
my mergal pal, and you're listening to the Everyday Mermaid podcast. We are sharing the ins and outs.
You mean fins and outs.
Ooh, of being a mermaid.
We bring you the latest news, interviews with celebrities, and of course,
A hashtag Jodi moment for our girl Jodi Benson, the voice of the Little Mermaid.
let's dive in to the Everyday Mermaid podcast.
All my mermaids. Hey everybody, it's Abby, your everyday mermaid, and this is
Lauren.
my mergal pal, and you're listening to the Everyday Mermaid podcast.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome.
Well, let's get caught up, Lauren. What's been going on in the land of Lauren Hood?
I bought a new dry shampoo to
Oh,
try.
my gosh.
The reason I bought this dry shampoo is because it has said it was called Mermaid Dust.
Mermaid dust.
Mhm.
And did it make your hair amazing?
No. Well, I mean, it's a perfectly adequate dry shampoo.
Is the bottle pretty at least?
Yes.
Okay.
And it makes me smell like leftover cotton candy at the carnival.
Leftover cotton candy?
It's so sweet. Like, it's
Oh,
like
my
just sweet enough to
gosh.
be like,
Okay.
so funny. So, of course, I'm going to keep using it because I also tried that Ariel bath bomb that I texted you.
Yes.
Found it at Target. It was on sale. I was
It had like a surprise inside,
yes,
right?
yes,
What did
it's
it
one of
have
those
in
fancy
there?
it's very cute. It's a little charm. It's a little necklace charm.
Oh.
Yeah, and it smelled really good.
I just spilled my tea all over my face.
Good job.
That
Yeah,
bomb. I mean, it was beautiful.
it was really cute. And again, it smelled really good, really good.
I've only tried the Olaf ones because
Mhm.
we were doing a bath bomb like photo shoot or whatever,
Sure.
and his was like milky-ish,
Mm-hmm.
but it just had Olaf stickers in it.
Oh,
It didn't have a charm.
yeah,
a
it had
mermaid
this little
It's
charm, and like
beautiful.
Ariel's looking all cute in it. So I put it on my
Love
keychain.
that.
And then, yeah, I tried to get you a birthday present.
Oh my gosh! No, I mean they're still beautiful.
I got it from a well-known website that artists can sell their art on.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name drop because it's kind of pointless now. And the images came in, and I was like, no.
They just look like
When I did the review,
oh no.
I said they look like somebody took a screenshot
Yeah.
of the art and then
printed it like
printed the art on
bigger.
their company computer
Yeah.
when it was slightly low on ink.
Oh no.
It was
Yeah, you texted
I
me
was real upset.
about it and you were like, and I left a bad
And
review.
and I
And
don't.
Lauren does not leave bad reviews
really
unless
don't.
it's actually really bad.
That's legit.
But to your credit, it's not as bad as I feel like. You know, it is weird. Like there's some stuff on the edges, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how does that happen? But I still think they're beautiful, and I will hang that one. I want to hang with our art here.
Oh, good. Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, again, from like far away, you can't really tell. But
No,
it's
you
like when
can't
you
tell.
get up close to it, you just
It looks pixelated.
it is. It's very pixelated, and it's just not a clear picture. And I know that it's a print, but like, if this is your website's purpose is to sell the art of artists, you can't. Yeah. So I went through the return process and I was like, listen, I'll send you guys these things back, but y'all need to know that this is not what I'm paying for. Definitely not paying for this kind of quality. And they told me that this is why I brought the prints over with me today. They told me that it was an issue with the upload of the original artwork.
Yeah.
So anything that I bought, like if I rebought those images, it would look the same.
So sad.
So maybe
That's
they'll
okay.
get it fixed.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I still love it.
It was very dramatic.
Yeah. Well, it's the thought that counts,
It's true.
And speaking of our art, we should turn we turned our calendar to February, our Circus Siren pod calendar. If you're just listening, we have a YouTube version on my Mermaid Vlogs YouTube account. And it's February. And who is this? This is
Kira.
Mermaid Kira behind us.
You want to know something that I learned in preschool?
What?
It is technically supposed to be pronounced February.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
When did we change it? February.
Well, it's still got the R in
So,
there.
oh, we just pronounce it wrong.
We just pronounce it wrong.
Such an American thing to do.
I know. I think it's originally like a German word or something.
Oh,
but
no.
yeah, I learned that like last year during February, and I was like, oh my whole life.
My whole life I've been doing it wrong. I feel like there's a few things like that I could
That's true.
pull up that I have said wrong my entire life.
That's valid.
Also, probably due to my southern upbringing. How do you say chest of drawers?
Not like that. Chest of drawers. A chest of drawers.
That's not how you say it where I'm from. Well, cleared that up.
Well, we got that figured. Chest of drawers.
That's how you say it.
I feel you, Abby, because when I lived out in LA, I was working for an insurance company, and I had to call this school. It was out in Alameda County, and that is not how. No, that's not how you say that. I got off the phone, and my coworkers went, "What did you just say?" Alameda. They're like, it's Alameda.
Oopsie.
Like, it's Alameda if you end up south.
Yeah.
My bad. I don't even really have that much of an accent.
No, you don't.
But come an unfamiliar word, it'll come right on out.
Yep. Oh, so true. So true. Well, the winner of our Circus Siren Pod calendar is Mermaid.Zoe.
Yay!
Congratulations,
Good job, lady.
Mermaid Zoe. We will be contacting you to get your shipping info
Yay!
to send
Good
you
job.
your calendar. Congratulations! Well,
is anything else going on with you? That's that water.
Yeah. Someone's taking a shower. Yeah. It's been a long week for Abby. Lots of things that happened, but the big thing is my 2019 car broke down on the interstate on Friday.
Oh my god.
So that was fun.
Oh my god.
Had to have it towed, you know.
How? It's a brand new car.
Yeah, it's a brand new vehicle. Mercury's in retrograde, in case you didn't know. So there's that. But yeah, apparently my engine has been recalled, and I had an appointment for Monday.
Of course you did.
Like a
the
good,
whole
responsible. Yeah, apparently oil consumption. Like it was taking too much oil, so I didn't have any oil in it. And literally, Lauren, I was on the phone with my dad and my mom, and I was like getting caught up on life. And I'm like, guys, my car's making a funny sound. My dad's like, what's happening? And it literally like was stopped going, and my car just died on the side of the interstate off of Wedgwood, like right after the Wedgwood exit on 65 North.
I know the Wedgwood exit. That's where I got rear-ended and my car got totaled.
Oh my gosh, we are so connected with our car.
That's
doodahs.
That's real weird. So wait, where is it now?
It's at the dealership. I'm waiting to get looked at on Monday.
So they're just gonna wait for your appointment.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's not like I don't have anything else to do. I have a lot to do. I actually just started teaching swimming lessons, and I'm watching a 2-year-old every day from 4 to 7. So
2-year-olds are so cute.
It's actually a wonderful time. She and I like play, and like I just lose track of time because we're having so much fun. So this week on the podcast, I thought we could just swap it up a little bit.
Let's do it.
You know, Mertailor sends me a tale every now and then, friends. You can use my code MermaidVlogs10 to get a discount on your very own Mertailor tale.
As you should.
Yes.
It's a solid discount, y'all.
It is. It's great.
Yeah. I have used it.
On these new ones, that's $60 off. Like, holy cow. Anywhoozle. So I got a new tale in the mail. I haven't opened it yet, but I hear that it is different from my original, like, purple vibes, if you will. So I thought we could just open it and see what's going on.
Let's do it. geezers.
Scissors.
What's the matter with these scissors?
scissors?
I will be very excited when we do that movie.
I know. For those of y'all who don't know, we have a Disney podcast. We've recorded a few episodes. We're pitching it to a few people, hoping to get Disney or somebody to pay for it. But we're doing rewatch episodes where we rewatch all the films essentially in order.
Yeah.
All the animated films in order.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also do episodes where we just talk about random things. Like the last one was rating the Disney princes.
That was actually a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh, so much fun. And like I was shocked
I
by
know.
some of your answers, and quite frankly mine.
I know. Tarzan always wins though. He's not included.
Tarzan
on
was
the
not
list,
included,
but
though.
Yeah, we didn't include him on the list, but if we were to do so,
He would win always.
Yeah.
Something about, I don't know, like the way that he just like skateboards on the trees. I'm just like here for it.
it's the loincloth for me.
Loincloth?
No, he's got those eyes. Oh,
It's so
They're-
true.
they're
and the
beautifully drawn, yeah.
hair. Yeah, he really does. Like they did a good job with the animation.
Yeah, they did.
And I freaking love Jane. Like,
oh, I know. And Daddy,
he stole my boot.
this is the ones I bought you. It can't get any worse, can it? Obviously it can. Okay. Let's see it.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Oh, look, a paper.
We're deflecting the way we feel with humor.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh my gosh. For those just listening, I do apologize. You should probably just watch the YouTube version for this one.
Wow. I'm
This
seeing a lot.
I'm seeing some seafoam.
I'm seeing some
seafoam
colors that I really
colors.
like.
Lauren's
I'm seeing some
colors.
gold, some yellow,
Oh my gosh.
lots of green, lots of seafoam. That's my jam, man. Oh,
Oh!
it's a whale.
It's a whale. Do you know where this tail has come from?
Wow.
Oh, jeez. I'm covering my mic. Wow. This is beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Ugh. Okay, but look.
Look at the beautiful side fins. It almost reminds me of like turtle-ish.
Yeah, I can
Almost
see
like a
that.
turtle vibe.
You do definitely get, yeah, with the spot, like the spotting the way that it is.
Beautiful.
Gosh, I'm trying to find ways to be a better podcaster and describe this for you guys. But it's like, what is this for? Which?
Oh, this is called. Let's look at
No. What fin?
Oh,
what
this
monofin
is
is it for?
for the Mertailor Fantasy Fin
Okay.
3
Thank you.
monofin.
Oh darn!
It's
That's the one
called
I
the oh, Dawn.
have. Oh darn!
It's called Gem of the Sea,
Ooh, that's really pretty.
which I see that now. I see why it's called that.
That's really
Gem
pretty.
of the Sea.
So-
Beautiful.
Yeah, so it's the. Oh, there's even some dark blue down here at the
Would you look at that?
at the fin tips.
Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Yeah, it's got a lot of the, like the spots that you associate with their irregular spotting on a turtle's back.
Yeah.
And then a lot of orange and gold and yellow
Which is completely different than
Yeah.
what I usually wear.
at the places where the transitions are, basically. So it's like when the fin goes into the tail, you've got a lot of orange and
Yeah, definitely.
yellow. And then when it goes up to where the tail meets the body, it's a lot of gold and yellow.
And I like how the top kind of
Really
blends
pretty.
into like my skin tone
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
Really cool.
That is pretty.
Oh, hey, look. It's Miss Luna Marie.
Hey, girl.
There she is.
That's very pretty.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I'll put it on the monofin in a second. But I wear a size small, and Candy over at Mertailor asked me one day, she was like, why don't you wear an extra small? Because technically my measurements,
Oh, honey.
yeah, are like they're like I have worn extra smalls.
But Candy's never seen you in person, has she?
Oh, no, she has,
Oh.
but I had to explain it to her because I was like, well, the small lengthwise
Yeah.
is like a world of difference.
Yes.
And so like I would rather it cover my muffin top, be a little higher and cover the muffin top than it, have a little give. Like it's okay for me to have a little bit of like wiggle room if
Yeah.
that means like I feel Like, it's
Comfortable.
flattering, you know?
Yes.
And so for all you tall mermaids out there, if you're thinking about if you fit between, like, the extra small and the small, I like the small because it's just a little longer.
Yeah.
And I told Candy that, and she was like, "I get it now. I get it." Because she's like, kept trying to send me extra smalls, and I was like,
Don't do
"Candy,
it.
I love you, honey, but this is it." So okay, I have,
That's really pretty.
yeah, but I don't have a top to match it, so I'm gonna have to make a top, which I do have a few items. We'll try and match a few items to make a top, but I had Miss Luna Marie sent me these for my birthday.
The scarf?
No,
Oh, the scarf's really pretty. Oh,
they couldn't
um,
really,
barrette, starfish in a light blue, and a really pretty orange shell, and some jimmies.
Yeah, so I feel like, from a distance,
Yeah, you could totally
these
make
could
that.
work.
Ooh, that's very pretty.
And then
We have such talented friends.
I know, right? This is actually by Star Stuff Boutique, who I'm confused. If someone will like answer this question for me, Star Stuff Boutique, or I could just message her, I guess. But she said that she was closing, and I was like, this is very
No?
sad news. Because I love all her stuff. I'm just broke, one day I'll buy all the things, but she makes gorgeous crowns and these cute little hair pieces and stuff. Like, she does a beautiful job, and it's all really like well made, and like you can swim in it. But she said that she was closing, but then I saw she just posted that she launched like a bunch of crowns, so now I'm confused. So somebody
Help
answer the
Abby be
question.
less confused.
Maybe I'll
I
just
am confusion.
confusion.
That's a very pretty tail.
I like it.
I can see borrowing that tail in my
Yes,
future.
Lauren. It's very much you with all the sea foam.
A little bit me.
So I do have this
Boobies.
plain bra. So I've made a top before from this bra base that I bought off Amazon.
Nice.
And I have obviously these shells that I can put on the bra base. And
Nice.
if you're just listening, I will link all of these doodahs so you can see. But I highly recommend just watching the YouTube version for this one. And then Ben and I emptied our storage unit to save money, and I found a ton of paint.
Amazing.
And so I'm
Oh,
like,
you've got all the colors.
yeah, I found all of these colors here.
Mm.
So I'm like, how do I do it exactly? I've got the blues, I've got the yellows, I've got the oranges. Like, what color should the shells be?
I feel like you need to kind of do it the way that the tail is done. So like start with the blue and teal at the base and then bring it up to the orange and yellow. Or do the opposite and start with the teal and go down to the orange at the base of the shell to meet up with
so it'll match
orange in the middle.
Oh, yeah, I like that. I think,
It could be like sunset boobs.
Sunset boobs. Love that. And then I have a bunch of gems, and
That's what we'll call it.
Sunset boobs.
Sunset boobs.
Yeah, I have a
Nice.
bunch of gems and stuff.
That's perfect.
So I think we can make something magical here, and I will post videos of my progress along the way per usual. You can follow me on Instagram, Mermaid Vlogs.
She does a lot on Instagram. You should follow her.
I do so much. So I just posted a video wearing Miss Luna Marie's Borealis Elegance whimsy fantasy tail, which if you use my code, you can get $62 off of that one.
What?
But he's like done it now to where like, so you have the fluke, the monofin, right? But the skin actually has like some extra stuff, so it's even bigger.
Oh my!
So like it even flows more under the water. So I'm excited.
That'll
for
be
everyone
very
to see that.
pretty.
Yes, but this one is beautiful.
That is very pretty.
I love it.
I'm a fan.
Yeah. Now I just gotta make sure my top matches appropriately.
Indeed.
It's a thing, that the issue with loving purple and being such a purpley mermaid is that all my stuff is purple. And so when I get beautiful tails like this, I'm like, well, crap, I don't have anything to match it up top.
It's too bad. Your cohort just isn't attracted to this color at all.
Such a shame.
Well, terrible for me that at some point in the future I'll be wearing this tail.
Yes.
I can feel it in my bones.
Yes. Okay, I have a little mermaid tea.
Tell me.
I don't know what's going on, and I haven't watched the video. But have you seen Aqua Mermaid's silicone tail disaster?
I did see that.
What's going up on what's happening up with that tail?
I seen it.
Did you watch it all?
No.
Oh, okay.
I only saw that she posted about it on Instagram, and I was like, "That." I mean, it's not like it ripped. That's like it's like it snapped.
Yeah, it like broke in half. Like I don't know what happened.
So it's a silicone tail, right?
Yeah,
like the full thing is silicone.
It's supposed to be,
and it's on the fin part, like it's on the monofin part.
Yeah, on the like the fluke, like the
fluke fins just like broke off.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know how much she paid for it.
Who's it from?
I don't know where it's from.
Oh.
But all I gotta say is, and yes, I'm a Mertailor mermaid, but just in general, you get what you pay for.
That's so shocking.
So I don't know what she did or what happened. I don't know. I haven't watched it, and I'm not probably going to. But just after seeing those images, I'm like, whoa!
And it's like a rainbow tail.
Yeah,
and
it's a rainbow silicone tail.
So it says on the Instagram post that she'd only like gone swimming in it 4 times.
Yeah, I just feel like that's really dangerous.
Yeah,
and especially like if you're like a new mermaid, like this is your first silicone tail, like no.
And like silicone scales are expensive.
Yeah, they're typically pretty expensive, and for good reason. Like I feel like I have 2 silicone tails. One was like one of the first gen Mertailor silicone tails, and then
that's like over almost 10 years
10
old.
years.
Yeah, it's like 10 years old at this point.
And then I have one of his newer Spellbound silicone tails, and the difference between the two is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But the difference, I paid more for that one too, and so like, but it is like legit high quality. Like it's got the amazing like scuba knit stuff, neoprene stuff inside.
Yeah.
Like it's super cozy. I can get in and out of that thing way easier, and it's well made. It's durable. I'm not worried. All the same, I'm not worried about it literally breaking in half.
I have like a question that's also more of an observation.
Okay.
You spent more on that tail than you did on your wedding dress, didn't you?
Yes. So Ben and I just did a underwater shoot in my wedding dress. We've been married 6 years. A lot of people have asked me this, and I guess I could answer it here on the podcast, but a lot of people are like, aren't you worried about ruining your wedding dress?
When else are you going to wear it?
Yeah, I'm like, my mom, like, so after your wedding is all said and done, a lot of people preserve their gowns. So like they get it like fancified, cleaned, and put in like a box that you put in your bed for 30 years until your children want to wear, or whatever, I'm
gonna wear that every time I feel like cleaning, because it'll just make me feel better about cleaning. If I ever get married, I'm wearing my wedding dress every time I can.
Well,
what's the point?
Yeah, my mom knew when we were all done, we got it dry cleaned, but mom was like, I'm not preserving this because I know it's going underwater at some point. And she was right.
She knows.
And I had talked to her today. And
I'm just shocked it took you this long.
I know, that's what she said. She was like, I can't believe it took you this long. I was like, yeah, I know. It's just, honestly, it was a little scary because it's a mermaid style gown, of course.
Yeah.
It had to be. That was criteria. And it's, so everything is bound similar to a mermaid tail, but you don't have the fluke to give you power to get up. You know what I'm saying?
Propulsion.
Yeah. So it is kind of like being in those cheap mermaid
Mm-hmm.
tails that don't have the monofins.
Right.
And so safety wise, I had to give we had 2 friends there. I had to give them, hey, these are my safety cues. Like if I'm doing this, please come save me.
Please.
But I also am very aware of my limits
Yes.
and as far as underwater, I can stay under a long time, but I didn't push myself. I didn't push myself to stay under as long as I can because I knew I needed time to get back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I did. There were times when, I don't panic, but there were a few times where I was like, "Ooh, we could be hitting the panic mark in a minute. Like it's coming."
So it was tough. It was
It was
tough
tough.
in the death. Oh, wow.
But the images came out amazing.
Yeah, it did.
And, like it would have been fine if something had happened, like they would have easily been I literally would only let out like just a little bit of air to get under the
Yeah.
surface so we could get
Mhm.
those pretty reflections. And I mean, I would sink because the dress would pull me down,
Yeah.
but every time I would just push myself up, pose. Push myself up, pose.
I noticed something else too in the image that you posted today.
What?
Ben pointed his toes.
Oh my gosh, everybody is saying that. So, and I'm telling you this is why. I'm going to just like give myself all the credit here because literally, so Ben typically shoots with the camera and I'm directing the client and helping them with their modeling because that's what we're both good at. And so every client, my rules are point your toes, put your head towards the light. And don't look like you're holding your breath.
Point to
Relax
feet,
your
not
face.
point to words. Point to
Yes.
words, a mouse turns.
So I think Ben has been listening to my advice because in all of the images, his sweet little toes are pointed.
Mm-hmm.
He really did good.
I mean, I imagine he's heard them enough by now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think he just listened to my advice, and I would like to just
Yay, Ben
Yes.
of the pointy feet.
Yes, he looks so good. He originally started with his hair down, which I really liked because it reminded me of Adam from Beauty and the Beast. But he was like, ew. So then he pulled it back. And I like this too. It looks fine.
No.
Ew. Ew, David.
Ew, it's David.
Ew.
I'm going to be her for Halloween.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
so excited.
Love this journey for you.
No, David.
So good. Yeah, she always does that. That's so funny.
Oh, funny.
I just want to look at the script from that show and see Moira's script.
Did you watch the little documentary that they did on Netflix?
Yes.
It's so good.
It's really good.
I just appreciate that show now
I know.
because it did everything on its own terms, really, and
Totally.
it left on its own,
Yep.
like its own time, and it was so pretty.
I know I loved that show. Ben finally watched it. I watched it a while ago, and Ben was like, I don't know how I feel about this. And then he watched it and loved it. So,
Brent, boyfriend's favorite character is Moira.
of course, she's fantastic. Save the girls. All her wigs.
Oh,
Oh, so good.
And then she like has to go out of town for that for the crows, and they immediately just start putting on her wigs.
Yes.
And he says, "Put them back on the hooks that you found them. You know she keeps a spreadsheet."
So funny.
That's great.
Yeah.
The baby.
The baby. Oh gosh.
John.
Oh,
yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Anywho,
word.
wow, what a tangent.
I
But
know.
Mermaid.
Oh, well, speaking of babies, I could tell you with the
Oh my gosh, the Merlings. Yes, what have they
I can tell
said?
you
You're
what they
back
said
at
this week.
school,
I am
so
back at school.
Merlings do say the
They
darndest
do.
things.
They had a couple good ones. This one was fun. This 5-year-old. We tried to sneak up on a bird. Yeah? How'd that go? Not good. Not good. I was like,
I'm
"Oh."
starting to think our birds outside are getting used to me because I feed them every morning.
Could
And
be one
so,
of those
like,
people that like wears a birdseed hat.
oh my gosh, I would love that.
I know. We get hummingbirds at my house. So I have like 2 hummingbird
Aw.
feeders.
Have you seen those TikToks where that guy stands really
Yes.
still? And the Hummingbirds.
I'm
come
not
up
afraid to
me.
become that person, all right? I'm not afraid to be that person.
Oh my gosh.
I get so because I told you I'm positive I've said this story on here. So before I had the hummingbird feeder, I was out on my front porch in the lovely spring or summertime.
Yeah, not this
No.
time.
And the dogs are doing their thing in the yard and I'm just, mindlessly scrolling on my phone and I hear this wasp and I'm like, don't come near me. And it comes right to my knee and I squealed because it's the biggest wasp I've ever seen in my life. And of course it's buzzing at me and I'm like, oh, the time is now.
Yeah.
If this thing stings me,
You're dead.
I am full on dead because I've never seen a wasp that big in my life. It was a hummingbird.
Oh my gosh. Wait, how did you aren't hummingbirds not brown or red or
I
whatever?
think he because they move so fast. So I had heard him because I could hear
Okay.
his wings and it sounded like that buzzing,
Yeah.
zzz.
Yeah.
And
Ooh, I
so
hate
he
that.
just darted to my knee because I guess my knee looked like a scrumptious flower. And then I squealed and he darted off and then I laughed and then promptly got on the ring and saw, the ring did in fact capture my hummingbird freak out.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
So after
Okay.
that, my mom bought us a hummingbird feeder.
That's precious.
Mm-hmm. So now they don't attack me anymore. It's great. 4-year-old. I really like it when my pants get holes in them. Oh, really? Why is that? I get a nice breeze.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I know. And it was so funny too because I was changing him or helping him change. And you could tell that these pants he'd had them for a little while because the hole in them is obviously where the knee used to be.
Sure.
And was a solid inch above his knee now. The hole.
Yeah.
I was on his thigh. I said, that's adorable.
That's cute.
Okay, they were playing a game of tag. One of the 4-year-olds says, come get me. And one of the other 4-year-olds is leaning on this climbing structure and was like, hang on, I need a full charge up. I said, oh my gosh. I think that's it for now. Yeah.
Well, that is precious.
Yeah.
And they do say the darndest things.
They do.
We should take a moment here for our hashtag Jodi moment. Okay. I have some beef with Jodi.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
Okay, you go first.
Oh, no, we both have beef about the same thing. I know we do.
Okay.
She posted in her story.
Yeah, she was like, I'm so excited. Stay tuned tomorrow. There's going to be a big surprise.
This is exactly what I was talking
And she's like, I can't wait to share with you. It's going to be something. I'm so excited to bring everybody joy.
I'm like, oh my God, she's finally announcing she's got a
she's
role.
She's going to be in the Little Mermaid live action.
Oh my
film.
God.
I can't wait. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
I
God.
literally messaged 5, Little Mermaid people. I was like, what's this about? And they're like, we don't know. And not that it wasn't lovely, Jodi, but it was nothing to do with the live action. It was nothing to do with her doing anything. It didn't have anything to do with her other than it was her daughter.
It was her parent pride.
Yes, she was so proud of her daughter, which honestly, come on. That is the most precious.
It is, and also, no!
She posted, it was a video of her daughter who is super talented.
Mm-hmm.
I also
doing
follow her
one
on
of my
Instagram.
favorite songs from one of my favorite movies.
Yes,
I have the shirt.
You have the shirt and everything. But, I can't say that I was a little disappointed.
So it was Delaney and a friend of Delaney's doing, there were sisters from the movie White Christmas.
And it was precious. They did a great job.
Sure.
So talented. But come on, Jodi, you can't just set us up like that. We're all here waiting.
Like a brand new announcement.
For anything. And it's
lies. Yeah.
just had to laugh.
That
I
is
was like,
exactly what I was going to say. I can't believe you even said it like that too. I have a beef with Jodi. I was like, I have a beef with Jodi. Like,
so we love you, Jodi Benson, but I need you to like not get my hopes so high.
like not you have a wonderful surprise. Delaney has a lovely.
Delaney has a surprise, or
We're
like,
fine with that.
oh,
Like, look at the cutest little thing my
gosh.
daughter did. I'm like, yes, oh my God, she's
Yes.
so beautiful. We
She
love
is
it.
beautiful, and I love that she is so supportive of her sweet little children. Like she always posts about her son's films, always posts about her daughter's musical
Oh, whatever.
stuff.
Delaney is clearly the favorite. I'm
Delaney.
calling that.
Well, honestly, like she's
Delaney
following,
looks just like her.
yeah, and
yes,
she's
she's
kind of doing
following.
like musical theater thing,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
like Jodi's like
I know.
thing. So
And their son does look just like Dad.
totally,
Yeah.
it's really cool. Like their family, like they're gonna do great things.
They're
Those
just
kiddos
spitting images of each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild.
That's
But
gonna
yeah,
be great.
that's
Yeah.
where we're at with Jodi right now.
So Jodi, we love you, but come on now.
That's rude.
I did see that she's doing some like Valentine's Day. She's doing a lot of these Comic-Con things where you can book like a one-on-one video chat with Jodi.
2 minutes, $100.
Yeah, it's literally like so expensive, and Lord knows. I mean, there's a reason I just took this nanny job and am teaching swimming lessons now. So if you want to subscribe to our Patreon, hey, patreon.com/everydaymermaid. It helps us out a lot. This is how we eat. But I think I wanted to do that for the podcast, have like an epic #Jodi moment
Lose my
with
brain cells.
Jodi virtually. But I'm like, how the heck is a mermaid supposed to pay for this?
What do you do with 2 minutes?
Nothing. I need at least 10 minutes to get all of our questions answered, because the first 5 minutes are going to be us like fangirling the freak out
Yeah.
and hoping to clear up our names because she thinks we're crazy. So I just need her to know.
We, though? Like, I still am not like entirely sure that we're not.
I will not argue the fact that yes, we
have her voice box that is the precise opposite thing of what
that Disney sent us.
The movie is. I'm just saying, there's some gray area there. There is some significant. Actually, well, I'm on the tail right now. Like, there's some significant teal area amidst.
Yeah. So all this to say, if you love us, and I'm putting it out there, Lauren.
Okay.
If you love us and you're like, oh my gosh, I would love to see this #Jodi moment like actually come to life. We need 10 solid minutes with the woman. Call your PR people. I don't know. Who knows Jodi's manager? Nobody. Can't find him or her on the internet. I know she has one.
She must do.
She's got to. I know she has one. But it is difficult.
Impossible.
It's not impossible.
It's a song about
But
things not being impossible.
yes, impossible things are happening.
Country bumpkin, Prince is joining
marriage. Impossible. You'll never be 4 white horses. Yeah. So
Yes, Whitney
anywho, call all your PR friends and be like, listen, Jodi Benson needs to be on the Everyday Mermaid podcast. We can't afford to pay $100 for 2 minutes. We would if we could. Like, seriously, I would.
Mm-hmm.
But I cannot. I will share
You
this.
could literally just ask one question. We got to think about that. What would our one question
What would
be
our
with
one
the
question
2
be for
minutes?
Jodi? I don't know.
Why isn't there a Thumbelina number 2?
That is not the question I'm asking her.
Barry Manilow could come back and do the music.
No, I think, man, there are so many questions I have for her. Like, there's not just one that I could narrow down. But I would want it to be something like pretty deep, There's one interview that I watched with her, and the first question he asked was, how's your heart, Jodi? And she was like, oh my gosh, thank you for asking me. Because it was during quarantine. She said, thank you for asking me that. Nobody asks me that. And
How's your heart?
Yeah, like, how's your heart? Like, how are you actually how
Oh,
as a
I thought
human
they meant, like, cardiovascularly.
Oh, no, no, no.
I was
Although
like,
her
"Does she have a
husband
heart problem?" I know her
yeah,
husband.
but no, no, just like, like checking in on Jodi as a human being, even though
Well,
she's a mermaid,
she's a
but,
mermaid.
I just thought that was so nice, so
That's
thoughtful. But, he had more than 2 minutes, so
that's true.
I don't know what is the one question you would ask Jodi Benson if you had the chance?
Did I not just
People?
ask it?
Oh.
Why isn't there a Thumbelina too?
Oh.
Barry Manilow. Music again. I'm just kidding. That's not what I would do with 2 minutes for Jodi Benson.
I'm asking the audience. I'm asking our listeners.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. Thumbelina too.
I don't know. I
Let me
just
be
your wings. Yeah,
Hmm.
I just have so many questions.
Yeah. Y'all can do it.
Yep.
What should we ask?
What should we ask if we only had one question to ask Jodi Benson? What would it be? So good. Who the heck knows? Not me. I don't know. I don't know, Lauren.
I don't either.
Well, on that note, it's about time to end our episode today, but thank you all for listening to this episode of the Everyday Mermaid podcast. We are on Instagram at Everyday Mermaid Podcast, and if you want to check out our Patreon, that is patreon.com/Everyday Mermaid. We do upload the episodes a day early without any ads on Patreon, and every now and then we'll make special videos just for our patrons. Over the holidays, we had box lunch. They ended up sending us like 3 boxes worth of mermaid stuff, and we just opened it.
There's a great deal of
And
screaming.
had reactions videos, and it's kind of hilarious. So that's all on our Patreon.
Yeah.
So you can subscribe. Honestly, like you can pick the $5, $10, however many dollar a month option, but you can set a limit. So even if you can only afford $1 a month, every dollar counts at patreon.com/Everyday Mermaid.
And thanks to our patrons who are current.
Yes, we love our patrons so much. Oh my gosh. We couldn't do it without you. So thank you so much for supporting us. We love you, and we are so grateful for your love. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening, and we will
See you on the flip side.
Bye, mermaids.